The man watched with his own eyes as the thug used a knife to cut off his right hand. But strangely, the wound didn't bleed. Instead, it leaked a puddle of green motor oil. The severed right hand kept squirming, as if it was feeling the pain. This made the thug even more excited. He raised a hammer and smashed the man's head. At the same time, another man who looked exactly like William suddenly woke up. He looked at his intact right hand, then quickly inserted the nameplate into the machine beside him and quickly lay down. The next second, he successfully connected to his replica again, and at this moment, he was already tied up tightly. The thugs brought his family before his eyes, and they were all real people bleeding real blood. However, the thugs knew this very well. They just wanted William to witness with his own eyes what was about to happen. Then the thugs, in front of William, brutally killed his family and burned them completely with a fire. At this moment, the real William woke up. His colleague Jason beside him also woke up with him. At this time, they were still in space carrying out their mission, heading to another planet. To prevent them from having psychological problems during the 10-year mission, the government made replicas for each of them. They could transmit their consciousness at any time to control the replicas on Earth, to accompany their families. After learning that William's family was murdered, Jason immediately found William to comfort him. But William was very repulsed by this.
I said get out of here!
From then on, William became more and more negative. He couldn't get interested in anything until he saw his family's funeral on TV and the murderer's arrogant face. William's eyes filled with despair. A few days later, while Jason was fishing with his son, his watch suddenly sounded an alarm. He hurriedly left his son and left the place. When he rushed back to the spaceship, he saw William sitting quietly inside. He urgently opened the hatch and then asked William what exactly happened.
Just looking things over.
Although William said nothing was wrong, this made him feel even more worried and scared. He told his wife about this. Because the spaceship could only operate when controlled by two people together. If one person had an accident, the other couldn't survive either. There were 3 more years before they could return to Earth. Jason didn't want to die like this. In desperation, Mia came up with a solution, which was to let William use Jason's replica. So after Jason returned to the spaceship, he immediately told William this idea. What he didn't expect was that William agreed to this plan without any courtesy.
I think I'd like that very much.
At this moment, he had no idea that this action would bring catastrophic disaster upon himself.